Ahoy mates!
Hello heavy travelers!
Welcome back on board Disney Fantasy. This is our final day, day number 7 of our Very MerryTime cruise, but it's not all bad news.
We're at...
Disney's Castaway Cay!
Private Island Extraordinaire!
Yes, it is. So it's a beautiful, beautiful island. As you can see, most of the island is actually not developed. They only have used very, very little of it. We're actually going to be heading all the way across there to Serentity Bay, which is the adults-only area. It's really great snorkeling over there, at least last time. Now, something interesting happened this morning that has never happened to us before. We were late.
We were late to Castaway Cay. There was like kind of rough waters. I didn't really feel it on the ship at all.
Adverse currents, as the captain likes to say.
Yeah, I think the ocean was working against us. We were not Moana.
I think we are about 2 hours behind now, but they did extend our time in port a little bit. So.
Yeah, like about 30 minutes, which is all they could do.
Because it's gonna get dark.
We got here a little late, and that caused like the virtual queue to be a little bit late.
Yeah, they scrapped the virtual queue, so we're just heading down.
It happens.
It happens. We have plenty of time.
And it's gonna be great.
Let's get it started. Day number 7 on board Disney Fantasy, and here at Disney's Castaway Cay starts now.
So where we just did that intro was outside of the Meridian where we were last night. So if you want like that perfect picture of Castaway Cay, I recommend going out there because that's where we were and it looked perfect and there was nobody out there.
And this is why they like to use virtual queue. Because we took the elevator down to 1, but now we're basically back up on 2 because the line is backed up so far that it's wrapped around on 1 and then back up the stairs here to 2.
I promise you, even if like you're not the biggest fan of virtual queue on the cruise ship, I promise you it's better than this.
And as soon as we step off the vessel, greeted by a very large Christmas tree with some hibiscus flowers and some crabs and seahorse.
The crab and seahorse looks like sand, like it's like a sand castle ornament.
Yeah, and there's a Mickey topper.
Oh, I love it!
That's so cool. It's not a snowman here in the Bahamas, it's a sandman, or a sand lady actually.
Right off the ship, they do have a towel station right here where you can grab your towels for free and use them on the island and then just drop them off when you return. And this is the only spot where they have towels on the island, so go ahead and get it right when you get off the ship and use it because there won't be any back further in the island. This is super cute. Right when you walk in, there's a Castaway Cay post office. You can actually go inside and you can send like a postcard or something to a family member from Castaway Cay. It's really cool. And look, fun nautical garland. Actually, that's a reef. But there's fun nautical garland. Matt is working on the island tour right now, so you're stuck with me for a little bit, but we're gonna make our way down to Serentity Bay, which is pretty much like the furthest place we could go from getting off the ship, so let's take a look at the map. So there is a tram station right when you get off the ship, so that's super helpful. You can get on a tram and take you to wherever you need to go on the island. The first stop is Scuttle's Cove, which is going to take you to the kids program area, and I believe there's a snorkeling station there as well where you can pick up that stuff. The next stop is Pelican's Point, which you can do some other activities. It's a family area, and you can also get some more snorkeling gear over there. And then where we're going to go, the last stop is all the way to the end of the island, which is Serentity Bay, which is the adult-only area, 18 and up. So current protocols, they do ask while you're waiting in line for the tram, as well as while you're waiting in line for the food, and while you're in the shops and things like that, that you wear your mask. But otherwise, you don't need to wear your mask anyplace else, just when you're in lines or you're inside. They did let me know that to get to Serenity Bay, I have to get off at the second stop, switch trams, then I can go to Serenity Bay. Christmas music on the tram. And just around the island in general. Super cool. This is stop one, about like 2 minutes from where we started. Now off to stop number 2, Pelican Point. Gonna get off and switch. Okay, I'm off the tram, and I must say, that's one of the smoothest tram rides I've ever taken anywhere, including Walt Disney World. So, bonus there. I'm at Pelican's Point. I got off instead of transferring just because I want to take a look around a little bit. And then we'll get on the train and head over to Serentity and hopefully meet Matt. Oh my, if you want a gorgeous view of the ship, this is the place to be. Now you may notice there's lots of people snorkeling over here. And this is a family beach, so lots of families are out here snorkeling. Now, I will say, if you snorkel at this beach, you must wear a life vest in order to snorkel, because this is a designated snorkeling area. Now, where we'll be snorkeling at Serentity Bay, it's not really a designated snorkeling spot. They don't have snorkels and stuff to rent over there. It's really just more so if you have your own equipment, you can go piddle around out there and snorkel, and we like it. So you don't have to wear vests out there. It's more of like a lounging beach. We just happen to snorkel in it. Olaf, is it gonna get too hot for you here? Well, at least you're in the shade. If I find Elsa, I'll tell her to make your snow flurry for you so you don't get too hot out here. Here you go. You'll know it's a Serentity Bay tram if it says Serentity Bay on it. So we're gonna head on this one. We're at Serentity Bay! What I think is really kind of funny, you see how there's this really, really long road, just straight, that goes through here. It's what the trams ride on. You also see over there's a bike rack where you can rent bikes and take bikes around the island, including this very, very large, what looks like a tarmac. Well, Disney played into the fact that it looks like a tarmac, and there's like tons of like airplane memorabilia over here, which is really pretty funny. And right when we come into Serentity Bay, you'll see the lunch area, the barbecue spot for guests 18 and older. And of course, if you have people in your party that are not 18 and older, there's the same exact food over on the other beaches. I think over on the Pelican Point area, where you can eat together as a family. They do have life vests here, and they also have beach accessible wheelchairs available upon request as well. I'm looking for Matt everywhere, and I just can't spot him. He said he was gonna meet me right here, but where is he? Can you find Waldo? You're back!
I'm back.
Yay!
Or completed.
Good.
More than I thought there would be.
Good work.
If you want to know about Castaway Cay, check that video out.
You worked very hard. I think you deserve a nice, cool, refreshing dip. I don't know how much you're gonna see snorkeling though, because it's very low tide.
Low tide right now, so that might inhibit things, but I'll give it a go. Give a swim out there and we'll see.
Well, you go check that out. Food is almost closed for the day. Today the food's open from 11:30 to 2, and it's almost 2 now, so I'll go in line, grab us some food, and we'll meet back right here.
I'm starting to think the snorkel is going to be pointless over here because I didn't realize how far out the tide is. I see people out by the buoy line and they're walking, and it's like waist deep on them, and I'm pretty sure I'm taller than them. So I'm just gonna leave the snorkel behind and we'll just walk out there, see if we can find anything. I'm out here at the furthest buoy, knee deep in the water somewhere. It's just not really conducive. There's not too much going on around here. The water is gorgeous. I mean, you can see all the way down to my feet. Not that it's very deep, but crystal clear. Just Not too much going on out here right now. Aha! It's not a total bus, though.
Here we are at the food area. Now we all know I'm not as good as touring as Matt, but I will be doing my best and showing you as much as I can. I did want to mention they do have an ice cream machine here, a soft serve, just like you get on the ship. See, they do have some different salads here, like a rice and bean salad. They have coleslaw and salad over there. Let's see, they have buns, they have hot dogs, hamburgers. They have the grill going right there, and it smells really good. I see a sign right there. They have pork spare ribs, and they have steak over there. And they have lots of different types of fruit as well. And it looks like hummus, salsa, ranch, lots of good stuff. Ooh, they have chips, muffins. Ooh, they have cookies. Yay, cookies. And they have a drink soda fountain station here as well, just like they do on the ship. Here is our spread. We got a hamburger hot dog picnic with a cookie, fruit, and sided chips, and all the beverages you could possibly want.
Now, I thought all the food on the island was exactly the same, but a friend that we met over at the bike stand, he told us that the Serentity Bay location was the best because they have a few extra offerings like steak, which we didn't get this time, but good to know. So if you're an adult, it's probably worth it to come over to the Serentity area for lunch because it seems like that's going to be the least busy location and have a few extra offerings.
Update. If you're familiar with our channel, you know how much I love the chocolate chip cookies at Perfect Day at Castaway Cay. And the cookies here at Castaway Cay are on par with that. This is a very, very good soft chocolate chip cookie. This is the important information I'm giving you here today.
Well, that was some beautiful water and a nice lunch here at Serentity Bay. Because the tide's out and the snorkeling's a bit of a bust, we're gonna head back to the main area.
Because our friends that we met over at the bike rental told us that they just repainted like the statues and put in new statues after the closure. So we're gonna go check out the regular family beach snorkeling.
So it's funny, we just got off the tram, and we were talking about the airstrip, and you said earlier in the video, you had mentioned that.
I mentioned that like it was funny that they put airplanes around what looked like a tarmac, but I didn't realize you said it actually was a tarmac when they were building this.
I think that's the case. I'm not positive on that, but I do believe that is the, yeah, I think they used it for that when it was being developed.
Disney and your silly Easter egg fun.
Ooh, barracuda. Right there, under the buoy.
I don't see it.
Under that buoy right in front of us.
Oh, I see it. All right, we're over here at Flippers and Floats because as I mentioned earlier, in order to snorkel in the family snorkeling beach that has all the cool statues and stuff under the water that we were mentioning that we were gonna check out, you have to wear a vest.
Yes, it is required.
And normally you would have to pay for snorkeling gear, as you can see priced on that sign right there. Now we have our own snorkeling gear as I mentioned, but did you have to pay for the vest? Excellent.
Castaway Cay Day goes faster than any other day I know.
Especially when you get here late.
You get here late and you do an island tour. But we still had a magnificent time.
And as the sun sets in the distance, we'll make our way back on board the Fantasy. Getting ready to head back to the ship. Obviously, you're gonna go through these this little kiosk here, this hut, and you do need to show your Key to the World card as well as a photo ID if you're over 18 years or older. So make sure you have that with you before you get off the ship.
No, Mickey doesn't live in a cruise.
Oh, that's so cool. Do you wanna build a snowman? We haven't started leaving yet, but if we wait to say bye until we do, we might not be able to see anything. So we'll just go ahead and say it now. Bye, Castaway Cay.
We love you.
We'll see you real soon. Now, bring me that horizon. Heading into the Walt Disney Theatre for tonight's show, Believe. And here's the preview of tonight's show, just a red curtain. Nothing special tonight. Ooh, and we're moving to special seats. The balcony's available. Yeah, this is super cool. So there's 2 balconies, as you can see, on either side, but the first ones, like, the lower ones, I don't think they're ever available because sometimes they use those for the show, and so you only get the higher one. And we asked, like, is the balcony available? He's like, you want to sit in the balcony? Go for it. Last night, do whatever you want. And that concludes our shows for this sailing.
They were all so good.
Yeah, this one was really cool. It's like kind of not a variety show, but like there was a variety of characters.
Yeah, like it's it's not something from a movie or something like that. It's like an original show or whatever. But like it had so many characters and like singing like a lot of favorite songs. Like it was really cute.
Yeah, really cool. Great way to like top it off there.
That was a great way to like end the sailing.
Fantasy has an amazing show lineup. Aladdin, Frozen, and Believe is like, I don't know how you could possibly beat it.
I don't know. They were all so good. Like I feel like just having one of those shows on its own like would have been like good for a sailing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been like the headliner, and we got all of them.
Right. Like
and fireworks, by the way. Very MerryTime fireworks.
Like I don't know. Like I don't even know how you would pick a favorite part of this cruise.
This is so cool. We saved all of our towel friends from the cruise. Except for the pirate. But...
The gang's all here.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to talk about it at some point here. So let's go ahead and do it while we'll still have some fun stuff afterwards. We'll end on a sad note. All of this stuff, of course, is for the end of the cruise. Luggage tags to put on our bags, put them out tonight. So they'll be in different zones. The red Mickey zone for these tags. We are doing self-departure though, so we will not need those. Couple other things here. First, this pamphlet, which is a questionnaire where we rate things and how they were. Ooh, there's even a special MerryTime one. That's fun. So we fill this out and drop it in a box at breakfast tomorrow morning or on the gangway as we disembark. Now, these 2 things go together. These are tip envelopes. We used to put cash in these back in the day for your regular server, your assistant server, the head server of the dining room, and then your stateroom host or hostess. Now, we did prepaid gratuities, and that's what this green paper is here. If we flip this over, it has information about our prepaid gratuities. It lists who our server, assistant server, head server, and stateroom hosts were, and the amount of gratuity that was already prepaid to each one of them. So we can just tear these off and put them into the envelopes if we want to personally hand deliver the gratuities to those people. If not, you don't have to do anything. They'll automatically give them to them, so don't worry. And of course, you can leave additional gratuity should you choose to do so. As far as actual debarkation information, that's going to be right when you open the Disney Cruise Line app here on the right. So you click that and it's going to have all these different sections about the breakfast dining, luggage, walk-off, customs, all of that stuff. So we're going to do the express walk-off, and we can just read about how to do that. Basically, they announce it and we take our stuff with us. So any information you need is there. One other thing I want to point out though, right here in the middle, 10% off a future cruise. Click that right there. Get 10% off prevailing rates. Reduce deposit on 7-night sailings or longer, so you can reserve your placeholder by clicking the button. Basically, you put down a deposit for a cruise in the future, and you can pick which one it is later. Once you've decided, you either contact Disney directly or your travel agent. Hello, wink, wink.
That's us.
And they will get that taken care of for you, and there's all kinds of information here on how that works. So again, debarkation information and the future cruise information right here in the Disney Cruise Line app when you open it up. Okay. I think we've talked about all the bleh stuff. Let's get back to the fun. Yeah. One last time. I missed it. There it is. I am really gonna miss this atrium.
Can we get one with just now? I'm sorry.
Hi, Mickey. Hi, Minnie. Also, big tip: do not wait until the last night to purchase your photos.
No.
Every kiosk is taken. There's a line out the door and around through the hall. So
Please get it the day before. You will not regret it.
I understand you may have had some photos taken at Castaway Cay on the last day. Maybe right when you get back on board or something.
Yeah.
Try to come look at those because it's just super busy. Dinner time right now. Enchanted Garden once more. Back in the garden, and it's as beautiful as ever. The lovely garden music playing. For our final featured bread, we have a multi-grain country bread and a mint yogurt. Sorry, correction, this is a fig and date ciabatta. I think we're gonna go in with a holiday theme tonight. There's fig and date in the bread, and I won't say what the entree is yet, but
I will show you.
yeah. Appetizers have arrived. I went with the marinated shrimp served over jambalaya, but this.
Look how fun mine is.
Look at the presentation on that charcuterie board. We went double soup again, except different soups this time. I got the lentil soup, which has some chorizo in it. I'm very excited about it. What did you get?
Mushroom soup.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a holiday feast.
Oh my gosh, did we plan that?
No, we did not plan that.
Magic.
And I know people probably won't believe it, but that's actually true. We really didn't plan that.
We're just like this.
That was impromptu. Tom, turkey. We got some stuffing over here. We got green beans, mashed sweet potato, some gravy on the top, giblet gravy at that, and a little cranberry sauce on the side. Our final course of the cruise.
Oh, why'd you have to word it like that?
Because it's the truth. You're wearing Christmas lights. Cheer up.
Okay.
And you have creme brulee cheesecake.
Yes.
Who knew those two things could go together?
Not me.
Well, you know now. And I got white chocolate bread pudding with a butterscotch sauce and vanilla ice cream.
Deck 11.
And wouldn't you have it, the Disney Fantasy 7-night Very MerryTime cruise has come to an end. And while that is a bit sad, we are fully fulfilled.
Yes. The holidays fly by. This cruise was no different. This cruise so reminded me, one, how much I love the holiday season, which I didn't need reminded of. I remembered that quite well. But it also reminded me how much we love Disney Cruise Line and how much we have missed it and how we will be making plans to do this again very, very soon. You guys who watch us, you know we love Royal. We still do. That has not changed. We are still going to be on Royal a whole lot because we do love it oh so much. But this sailing has reminded me how much we also love this. Disney Cruise Line fills a different place in our heart. Royal fills another place in our heart. And we decided we are going to fill both spots in our heart more often.
That is absolutely true. You should come experience it, though, firsthand for yourself. And of course, if you would like to do that, we can help make that happen at absolutely no cost to you as travel agents, authorized Disney travel agents, by the way. Feel free to reach out via the travel agent information. We can help get you on board so you can have your own magical sailing. Once again, we want to thank you for joining us. We'll hope we'll see you next time. But for now, we're signing off because it's on to the next one. So we'll see you next time. Happy holidays and happy travels.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
While the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holidays.